did you ever hear anything about Bill Cosby before it came out publicly?
Oh yeah. I
You
mean,
did.
yeah. Oh, comics had jokes about it before Hannibal did. Like my friend
Right.
Ed was talking, had a Bill Cosby drugging women joke back in like 2007, 2008. I remember around the open mic scene.
Mm.
Um, and oh yeah, and you just would hear stories about like Spanish Fly, him using Spanish Fly, which he has a bit that he even admits to using Spanish
Oh,
Fly on women,
right.
which is a drug. Yeah,
Jesus.
like
I remember
so.
that now.
Yeah,
That's a
so I
trip.
had never heard anything like about a specific person. I just had heard these, rumors, and I was like, look, I've been around long enough to know that most rumors don't come from nowhere.
This one of the reasons why I believe a lot, like, it's not that I rush to believe things. It's just that I have more of an open mind to believe when something like this happens, is because I was about 7 years old, and I'm not going to say who they are, but I had some family members who lived in LA in like the late 80s to the early 90s. And they said that they met this female who was an extra on the Cosby Show.
Hmm.
And behind the scenes of the Cosby Show, he allegedly asked her to do a sexual advance on him, very bluntly. And I heard that when I was like 7, like Bill Cosby did something like that. And then I'm
When
I'm
you were
sitting there.
7,
I was like 7. Then I'm like 19, 20. Bill Cosby arrested for, and I was like, oh shit, I remember hearing that story. So it's
you're like,
like,
wait a second.
yeah. So I think that was essential for me to be like, shit does happen. Just because it's not being talked about everywhere, it potentially could have still happened, even if it's
Yeah,
a beloved guy. I love that. I mean, I love that guy's work. Who doesn't?
of course. But that's the thing. Back to what I was saying about the celebrity culture. Like we put these celebrities on these pedestals, and it's like they're just people. They're people. They're fallible, just like everybody else. They have demons, just like everybody else. Just because you watch them on television does not mean you know them. They are not that character. And why are you putting it past them that they would do that to somebody? And again, I think it also goes back to how we were talking before about like how some people, just the reality of what things are is too much for them because they're already sad. So like to know that their hero or that whoever is also like raping women or molesting kids, they can't live in a world where that their worlds, they just can't, it's too much
Yeah.
for them, their heads explode. And
Or just not being a good person, like this Ellen stuff.
man,
You know,
I mean
people
that
can't
goes,
believe she's not being a good person. But I mean, I've interviewed plenty of people who work for Ellen, and they never had a good word to say about it.
look, and it goes deeper than that. She's not just not a good person. It goes much
Mm.
deeper than that. Like other rumors that you've probably heard about her. It's
Yeah.
like she I never worked with her, but I did. This is so funny. So a friend of mine who I worked in a writer's room with, a woman named Karen, I love her to death. She like looks out for me. She'll be like, hey, I want you to get a job here or whatever. I'll get you some work. She just wants me to like work. And so
Nice.
she referred me to submit a writer's packet for Ellen. And this was maybe 2018, 2017, 2018. And I was like, sure, I'll do it. So I did the packet, submitted it. I didn't get the job, but I talked to another head writer that I was working with on a different project.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him that I had a friend that referred me to Ellen, and he goes, why does your friend hate you?
Oh shit.
That was his first response. Why does your friend hate you?
Without
Because
missing a beat.
without missing a beat, that was his first instinct was, that's not your friend if she sent you to Ellen. And, the rumors are all true. Like you couldn't look her in the eye. If you worked for her, you couldn't look her in the eye. I had heard that, been hearing that for years.
Jesus.
But I mean, on a deeper note, and I don't know how far into the conspiracy stuff you go, but like,
hey, I'm just here to give a voice,
like, I'm just here to get you canceled, Candice.
No.
I'm so sick of you being successful.
Yeah, this is it. Finally. No. I'm the comedian.